What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I went on an epic Funko Pop hunt. I picked up 5 vaulted Funko Pops. So today we're going to be checking out those pops, and then there'll be a little surprise for you guys at the end if you hang around. So let's get into it. Right guys, now that you've had a sneak peek at how awesome this store is, let's get straight into the pops that I picked up. And as I mentioned in the preview, they are all vaulted pops, so I'm thrilled with today's hunt. First off, we have Luke Skywalker as an X-Wing pilot. Now I looked for him in the store because I saw him on their online store, but he wasn't there. So I went over to one of the staff members and I said, can you help me out? I saw this on your online store, and he said, sure thing. Went into the back and found him for me. So here he is, guys. If you are ever in Smallville and you've seen something online, or there's something in particular you're looking for, definitely ask them. They are super friendly, super helpful. If they don't have it, they will try their best to get it for you. Whether it be a pop, a comic book, whatever it is, definitely have a chat to them. Don't be shy, because they're really awesome guys. You can have a cup of coffee with them, chat about any geek culture. They're more than happy to do it, guys. So definitely, if you're in the Alberton area, make sure you pop in. I will leave a link to their website in the description down below, so make sure you go and check that out. The next pop I picked up is Yellow Jacket. And again, really awesome pop. Came out before I really started collecting. No, I had started collecting, but I never picked him up at the time where he had come out. So this one was made in 2015. So that was about 4 years ago, which in pop time is a long time. So really thrilled to have him in the collection. And it was the same case. I had seen him on the website. I said, well, do you guys have him? And they went and they found him for me. So thank you so much to the guys in the store for helping me out. Then, guys, they had a special on today where you could pick up 3 pops for 400 Rand on the special table. And I wasn't going to pick these up initially, but the 3 of them go so well together, I couldn't help myself. And the first one that caught my eye was none other than Gargamel and Azrael from the Smurfs. Guys, who doesn't love the Smurfs? What an awesome cartoon series. Need I say more? Childhood in a box right here. So we have the rest of the line there. We have Papa Smurf, Smurfette, Brainy Smurf, Astro Smurf, and Gargamel and Azrael. They also had, oh, I forget the name now, but the purple Smurf that I think had been sort of tricked by Gargamel and gone sort of rogue and evil. I didn't pick him up, but I did pick up Brainy Smurf, who is here with his book, and he's looking rather knowledgeable. Here he is in the rest of his box. You can see the rest of the set back there. And also picked up Astro Smurf. Now I think they had 2 or 3 sets of these, And by the time I had picked these up and gone around, you know, to put them at the counter to say I was going to put them aside, and then looked around the store, but the other 2 sets were gone. So these were gone in a flash. Anyways, guys, let's get these out of the box. Here is everybody out the box, guys, and these guys all look amazing. Absolutely love these pops. Couldn't be happier. Let's start off with Brainy Smurf.
Serves you right. Carelessness causes accidents. To the victor belongs the Smurf berries and...
Just because you can see he's got some attitude, he looks like he's ready to drop some knowledge. Love the wagging finger, almost as like, no, you don't know what you're talking about, let me educate you. He's got his book in his hands, and just love the character that they've jammed into this pop. It's really, he's a pop that is packed with character, which I think is a really cool feature. Quite simply done, but then again, he's a Smurf, so maybe with these guys, I think that less is more. So really happy with Brainy Smurf. Let's move on to Astro Smurf. And again, guys, really simply done, but what more do you need? He's standing there, arms outstretched, and saying, you know, this is me. He's a really cool pop. I love the fact with these Smurfs that even when they are astronauts and they have their helmets on, they still have their hats on underneath. I think that's really something that's really interesting. The question is, what are they hiding under there? That is the real question. And of course, probably amongst the many questions that he is trying to find out, Gargamel's trying to find out what they're hiding under there, and here he is. Now this to me is like the quintessential childhood bad guy.
I'll get all of you if it's the last thing I ever do. Oh, I'll get you. I'll find your village someday. You'll be sorry.
You know, he's brewing potions. He's just like the evil. He's like the epitome of evil when you're a kid. I love what they've done with him, especially the way they put him into this crouching pose. And despite the crouching poses, he actually stands really well. So again, really simply done pop, but really nothing more that needs to be done with him. Absolutely love this figure, and he comes along with Azrael, of course, who has got plenty of character in the show, and they've captured that in his little cat companion.
I guess it's beans and skunk cabbage soup again tonight.
I think is really cute and is going to go really nicely with him, and is seen quite nicely if you display them in box, which I will actually be, people shock, horror and disbelief, I will actually be displaying these guys in box, so that's a bit of a bonus for me. Next up we have Yellow Jacket, and guys, detail on him, as you can see, is just exquisite. They've, you know, for, again, people always joke and they say, you said it's an old pop. 4 years ago in the Funko world is quite old. So for the older pop, for an older pop, I think this came out in 2014, 2013, correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows, and was vaulted in 2016, or 2017. Not being very helpful, am I? Point is, he was vaulted, and so I'm really happy with this guy, and the paint app is really clean for an older pop. And he is, I love the glossy sort of sheen over his helmet. They've captured that really well, and the sort of honeycomb feature that you see in the movie when his helmet is down is a really cool little feature as well. So really happy with this guy. He has a quick 360 of him. Can't wait to put him with my Marvel villains, which is a shelf that is lacking some characters, so glad he's going to be there. And last but most certainly not least,
Use the Force, Luke. Let go.
The Force is strong in this one.
is Luke. He is in his Red 5 helmet, which is this guy's a pop I've been looking for an absolute age, it feels like. Beautifully done. Again, an older pop. I think he came out back in 2012, so round about, you know, when pops are sort of starting to come into the mainstream. Really struggled to get a lot of the pops from this line, because in South Africa back in 2012, around there, a lot of shops weren't bringing them in. You had to go to really specialized comic book stores, if you even knew about them at all here. So here he is. From this line, I think I've also managed to pick up Jabba and, let me check the box quickly. Who else is there? Yeah, Jabba and that's it from this line. So Jabba and Luke now. These guys are all really hard to come by here, and what Funko did do, which was quite a nice thing, was actually do a from the vault sort of feature with bringing out some bringing out some of the pops from this wave again for those collectors who missed out, but I unfortunately missed out on those as well. So anyway guys, that does it for the unboxing. now it's time for that surprise I was talking about. That's about it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Like I said, we have a little surprise for you guys right here at the end of the video. So as I mentioned before, we are going to be doing our next major giveaway at 400 subscribers, and we'll be announcing that giveaway when we hit 350 subscribers. In the meantime, I thought let's jam a little giveaway in between the two of them. And so at 375 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this Han Solo mystery mini. So he's in here, guys. He, she, it, whatever it may be, is in this mystery mini box, and we'll be giving this away to one lucky viewer. Now all you have to do to enter that is to be subscribed to this video, or subscribe to this channel, have liked this video, and go ahead and comment down below with what your favorite pop from today's video was and why. Let me know why as well, because they were all really awesome pops and I want to hear what you guys think. So yeah, do that and make sure you enter this giveaway so we can give this guy away as soon as we hit 375 subscribers. Now before you go, one last public service announcement. As if you've been hanging around, you know we've been running our challenge series here on the channel. So if you're enjoying those videos, keep letting those comments come in. Keep challenging me to do different things with my Funkos. I'm always keen to take up any challenge that someone sends my way to show off different pops in my collection. And then pass those challenges along to other YouTubers. So if you've missed any of those videos, I will leave a link to those right up here, somewhere up there. Go ahead and check those out, and that's it for today, guys. So thank you so much for joining me today on this video, and I will see all of you guys next time.